for all intents and purposes, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, so. Hey, hi, it's Dominion. This is going to be my first vlog, YouTube video type thing. I have no idea what I'm doing. But technically, this isn't my first time going to a cosplay event. I've been to one other cosplay event, which is ACX 2018. Wow, that was a long time ago. And ever since then, I've never been to another cosplay event outside of school, which is sad. Most of it is due to the pandemic and the fact that I live in the Batangas area, which is really, really far if you consider how far Manila is, especially if you consider how far MOA is, especially if you consider the traffic. Luckily for me, the outlet Slipa actually announced their first ever anime and cosplay event in January the 15th. And today is January the 13th, which means I have 2 days to fix whatever is wrong with my cosplay. It's actually quite nice. This is one of my best Filipiniana works so far. It's just that there are some things that could be better fixed, is what I want to say. And I did the stupid thing because I thought the registration was just registration for you to get into the event. Turns out that registration was for a competition. And I am a person of my word, which is technically code for me saying I'm too shy to tell them to back out. But I do want to showcase this because this is one of my greater works and I feel very proud of it. It's just there are some things that we have to do in order to make it more competition ready. Let us begin with this. So I already started with the panuelo and what was wrong with it. What was wrong with it before was that these sequin placements, they were only glued down by E7000 and I felt like that won't be too secure. So while I was reviewing for my finals, I actually stitched them down, if you can see it, but I stitched down all the patches to make sure that they were more secure. Up next is the issue of my hems. Just that the hems for the apron and the skirt are the ones with the very, very big problems. Well, not too big, but like, you know, they're bad. For the apron, there's mostly fraying on the ties. I kind of have to fix that. Everything else was okay with the apron outside of that. Next is actually the one thing I'm very proud of, which is the skirt. Oh my goodness, this is a very beautiful skirt. But there is issue once again with the hems. It's starting to fray, so I have to stitch this down to make sure that it won't fray. And another challenge is I have to try and make pockets because this outfit has no pockets and I want to be able to like put stuff in my pockets because I might be carrying around my phone as well as, you know, my extra stuff in case I need it. I have to pick at this side seam. This is a side seam that is hidden by the pleats. I have to pick at the side seam to try and add a pocket, and I hope that when I add the pocket, it's gonna look okay. I would like to introduce you to Reiner, who is my wonderful baby, my new sewing machine, which is actually a Christmas gift from my mom, so thanks, Inay. The reason why I named him Reiner is to make sure that he outlives me because 2 of my first children just like broke within the first year of me making stuff. Then again, I don't think those mini sewing machines were able to carry out these monstrosities. Now we're going to begin the hemming, the proper hemming this time. So I have my apron now. It looks, well, the stitching looks kind of, it looks passable. And the important thing is nothing is fraying. Onto this big girl. So I hemmed everything I needed to hem for the skirt. And now it's time to start with pockets. And I'll admit I have no idea how to do pockets, but I still have the same fabric. And I'm just hoping and I'm just praying that something would come through. So now I made a pocket template big enough to fit my phone and my hand, and I'm just going to pin it down before I cut it out. Time to stitch this, and then I'm going to measure this. So I've sewn in the pocket, look at that. Moment of truth. Will it fit my phone case? I'm currently not using my phone because that's what I'm using to film. Will it fit? Oh. Oh. But the next problem is trying to unpick one of the stitches on the skirt for me to attach this. So wish me luck. So this is what we're working with. I successfully how do you call this? I removed the stitches where the pocket is going to go. And that means I just have to make sure that I stitch this correctly, as well as this side, to make sure that the other stitches beneath it won't accidentally unravel. Now let's try it on. Moment of truth. So, this is the side. It's again, pleats everywhere. So it's not obvious, but and that concludes whatever I needed to edit for this Filipiniana set. And I am so excited for EPLL Cosplay Festival. This is my baby. If you can tell, this is a very loved cosplay. So I'm very excited. I know I keep saying I'm excited, but it's true. I'm very excited. I'll see you maybe on January the 15th. I almost forgot the other thing I have to do. I have to make wig soup, aka I have to like detangle this baby before I put it up, because when the last time I tried it on, I just hated it. So maybe some tender loving TLC will get this to work. So now we're gonna let the wig soup marinate, and we'll get back to it after a few hours. Well, I did say it was gonna take hours, but I already removed the wig from the soup, and it's currently drying in a towel. So let's see what we have to work with. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna be somewhat stuck here with my wig comb and my maintenance spray thing, and see you in a bit. This is what we're working with so far. This is the one that's obviously already been combed through, and this is the one that still needs a little more TLC. So let's keep going. So I'm done with detangling the wig, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it settle overnight, but I'm gonna braid it so I could have just a little bit of wave. So not only did I add a roller, I also fixed up the side bangs, and then of course I braided the back into this wonderful braid. Actually, low-key, I think I could just wear this. So we're gonna let it dry overnight so it could look beautiful once we remove the braid. And yeah. Overall, I'm proud with what I've just achieved for today, which is already a lot. So tomorrow, mostly my concern would be how will I style the wig and what other props I may use for the event. So good night. So it's morning, and motorcycle. So it's morning and we finally let her dry. I actually took out the braid last night because I wanted to make sure that it would fit on my head, and then it didn't. So I just ended up tying the bottom part, and then once I tied it, I removed it from my head, and then I braided this on. And then this is the bow that kind of matches the ribbon that was on my Filipiniana. Good morning. Today is January the 14th, which means tomorrow is D-Day. And so far, we've seen all the progress. You've seen the fixing on my Filipiniana outfit as well as the wig. And now I am just thinking about which props and accessories I should wear. Okay, here's the thing. The hat, I know I have to include the hat, but like the hat does not, for some reason, it does not look good. Actually, you know what? No, it doesn't look clean due to the fringes, which I know is the style of the hat, but it doesn't look good when I wear it with Sophie. So oftentimes when I have the hat, I just use it as like a prop to hold, and it's not really like an actual thing I put on my head. Up next, I debated about using my umbrella, this particular ribbon umbrella. It's just that it doesn't match Sophie. Like, I know it's white, and I know technically it can go well with Sophie, but like story-wise, it does not make sense, so I'm probably not gonna use it. I am going to add the white collar because as we can see, Sophie has just like a lace, I think, on her neck, on the neck part of her dress, and that would be a good way to like mimic it. Even though technically I'm saving that collar for Eclipsa. Mostly we're done. Like that's it. That's all we've. Mostly we're done. We're prepped. We are basically ready to go. Now here comes the next problem. I am not sure if this cosplay competition is just a cosplay walk or if there's a cosplay performance. I know technically it's a craftsman competition because they did ask in the Google form if you were the one who made the costume or if someone else did. I don't know if I should prepare like an audio or a performance or not. I know it's better to be prepared, but like, I don't know. Anyway, that's it for me so far. If there's any update, I am going to vlog it. This is technically a vlog, right? Right? Am I doing this right? I am just excited for tomorrow. They did see a bunch of groups and forums saying that they are going to attend the Outlets at Lipa Cosplay Festival. So I'm pretty excited. I am also nervous. I would like to say that I'm not in it for the contest. I think that's pretty obvious. I'm not really in it for the contest. I just haven't been in a convention in a very long time, and I really want to go. There are many times where a lot of my mutuals have asked me if I'm gonna go to, for example, the big cons like Coscarne, Cosmatsu, ACX, and Cosmania, as well as Anime Fair. I've been asked if I'm gonna go, and I say I can't because I live in Batangas. I live far away from them. I live hours away from the capital. If you could see like how a lot of these needs to be transported, I don't have that luxury of being able to go to the big cons. So even though this is just Lipa, even though it's like less than an hour away from my house, it's still really important. I still treat it as if it was my big con because it is my big con. It is the first time I am going to be attending a convention seriously with something that I have created. I'm just excited to see other people. Like, not necessarily anyone, but I'm just like excited to see, if not Batangas, then the Calabarzon area, you know, have fun. And that part is the one that really means the most to me. I don't even think I could win because while this is well, I admit this is a really creative like thought, it's not that impressive. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people who do a lot of mecha, a lot of armor. I know other people with really intricate props, as well as people who have more recognizable characters. And it's okay. I'm very happy with Sophie and I relate to Sophie. I too want to be house girl. But at the end of the day, this is just for fun. And it is a passion that I've carried with me ever since in the 7th grade. Even though many people made fun of me back then, it is very important to me. So me being able to go back to the community and go to an event where I can show off everything that I have learned so far, it is a very sweet experience. I think all of you know that this event is important to me, even though it was announced on like a bit of a short notice and I didn't even know that I was going to attend until like a few days ago. I hope that it becomes a stepping stone so that one day I would be able to go to the bigger cons. So even though this is like a small town con, which I doubt, it's Lipa, but I want to immortalize this experience in video form so that I have fond memories when I look back at it. So even though my mind forgets, my heart won't, and I can look back at it fondly hopefully. I just hope I don't forget to hydrate and I don't accidentally step on my skirt, but I have a feeling I will. So I just finished my makeup. I think I forgot to do setting spray, hold on. Now I am done and time to put on the entire Filipiniana. You can see me wear this first layer of clothing, which is used to protect the main outfit from sweats and oils, especially since I live in the Philippines where it's really hot. And yeah, here's the thing. I was supposed to wear the saya skirt, but then I realized I did something stupid. I should have put on the boots before I did the upper layers. And so after all that struggling, we finally got on the side skirt as well as the apron. I pinned the sides, especially the one with the pockets, since my phone was a little heavy. And here you could see me. I added a wrist loop to make sure that the bottom hem of the skirt won't be too dirty as I walk around. And here you see me putting on my wig. The last layer of this Filipiniana is the panuelo, which is this square piece of fabric folded diagonally into a triangle. And this completes the Filipiniana look overall. Fixed up my wig just a tiny bit before I worked on the hat, which had another branch on it. Hold on, where are my glasses? So this is kind of like a first look because I really can't see myself. Like right now, I can't really see anything properly, so I have to wear my glasses for a bit. And oh, this is oh, this is so nice. Hold on, I think I have to pin this first. Wow, this looks great. Oh my god, oh, this is so pretty. Oh, okay, I'm so happy I did not give up on the hat. Like, I'm so happy. I have to squat down because my tripod cannot handle my height right now unless I move here. But I won't be able to see myself in the mirror. But yeah, this is what I look like right now. And I love it. And the only thing missing here is the bow, which is over there. Hold on, let me get it. So we got the bow. Last finishing touch is, oh, we have to go and travel, so see you later. As you can see, these were the grounds that we were on for the cosplay event. It was kind of rainy, so it was a little difficult, but you could see some of the coolest figurines that were on sale. For the cosplay parade as well as the cosplay competition, we were all told to stand by in this area, which was a little humid, but we managed to make it work. And you could hear some of the marching band music over here, and I was vibing real hard to it. After the parade, mostly I just fixed up my hat as well as the other little things, and then here you could see me walk out for the fashion walk, which slay. They provided us with chairs outside, but like, here's the thing, it started drizzling, so a bunch of us still had to get our umbrellas to prevent the rain from getting onto our costumes. And while we were waiting for the next part of the cosplay competition, most of us got into the games.
The series revolves around a boy who sells his soul to a demon. Are you sure? Nanonood ka ba nito? Dati. So hindi ka na sure kung ano na ba yung naging kwento? Tapos na. Tapos na siya dahil ang sagot mo ay tama!
So I got a certificate of like proof or like consolation certificate. The thing is, they spell this is the wrong name. This isn't my name, and I'm sorry for whoever should own this. But yeah, apparently last is awarding, and I am sweating in this cosplay, I swear. Oh my god, that was so fun. I didn't win anything, but like I was still really hyped up, and I loved every second of it. I'm just really tired. So I'm gonna do my final thoughts once I get home. So here are my final thoughts. It was amazing. Even though it was raining and even though I was wearing a bunch of layers, I still loved the experience. Everyone was so nice. Everyone was really kind. And if you're curious about the ones who won, third place went to Jean d'Arc, Cosplayer, and the second place was a child actually who cosplayed Layla from Mobile Legends, and she was so cute. And the champion was this guy who did this mecha suit, and he was actually he was wonderful. Backstage, he was one of the few people who also helped corral everyone to prepare for like the walks and everything. And he was amazing. He deserves the win, truly. Once again, I just loved everything the entire time. Before I forget, there were two things that were gifted to me. One was this little heart ring thing over here, if you can see it, and a Levi cosplayer actually tried to propose, and I had to be in character, so I was like, I'm sorry, I only belong to Hal, but I still accepted it greatly. It was a very sweet gift. You could actually see me wear this in a couple of the photos. And another one was actually someone who follows me on TikTok and was also in the convention, and they gave me their cosplay card. This is them. Here are their socials. You can here are their socials if you want to follow them. Here they are. I'm also gonna put it here so you can see it better. But thank you. This is my first cosplay card. I'm gonna treasure this deeply. Even though I'm really tired, like it's no joke. I'm really tired right now. I still loved it, and it is a wonderful experience that I will always keep with me. That concludes this video. But if you want to see more videos like this, or if you want to see more videos of me, be sure to subscribe and comment down below. The next video, if I do continue doing this YouTube thing, is probably going to be about Eclipse. Actually, I've begun shooting for Eclipse, so I hope all of you look forward to that. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this vlog. I will see you all next time. Oyasumi.